Welcome to this new series of Meyqool Home Free. I'm going to take you on a new expedition in the CarHouse, and this time I'm going to show you more what kind of places you can camp in when your RV is as small as a Dacia Sandero, as well as some of the solutions I had to figure out the hard way to make your life easier when you're doing almost everything outside for months. In today's video, I'm going to show you the new addition I'm installing on the CarHouse. And it's something I've been thinking and researching about quite a bit, because during the previous trip, I did feel a bit cramped up at times in the car. You know, I have my food supplies, the fridge, all kind of clothes, several water tanks, the camera equipment, the gimbal case, backpacks, and of course the bed. So that's something I really wanted to solve for the next trip. And I think I may have found how on the roof. The problem I encountered was that there is no roof box slim enough that can accommodate the solar panel next to it. And when there is, it's a roof box for skis. So it's super long and it will be sticking out a meter or several feet in front of the windshield, which is ridiculous. Some people suggested I attached the solar panel on a roof box, but where I live, I never found one flat enough to do that. But anyway, let's face it. When do you see a roof box on a serious expedition? What you do see is roof trays or roof baskets with containers inside. Well, of course, my little Dacia Sandero does not compare with the real 4x4 massive Jeep geared up to go in the desert, but inspired from this concept, I think I found what we need. Now, if you look up for real roof baskets for serious people, not like me, you might be shocked, like me, by the prices. If you take one of the serious brands out there, Rhino Rack, which are really great, they immediately break your bank from $600, $700 to over $1,000. So they're super nicely built, but this matches in no way the kind of minimalistic budget we're dealing with here. On the other hand, there is one model you can find on Amazon, which costs around $150. But yes, there is a catch. While it has a good shape and it's all in metal and does the job, the build is pretty poorly thought out. And almost all the users are reporting that the metallic tubes rusted at the first rain. How was such a basic conception flaw validated? How basic conception flaw validated and put on the market is part of the charms of Amazon, which we might as well call China zone by now. But there is no reason for a bit of rust to render this incredible price advantage useless just for that. So this is what we're gonna do. I bought the rack and we're gonna repaint it, but not just a bit, because I don't want to be dealing with painting a roof rack, while in the middle of nowhere later on. So we're gonna varnish the hell out of it. There's also some gaps in the tubes that we need to fill in to prevent the water from ruining the situation, and I'll show you that in a bit. So anyway, the idea is to render this cheap structure completely immune to water, so we can have a totally decent roof rack for a fraction of the real price. This model is also perfect because it's just the right width to install the solar panel on top of it. So I'll also show you how you can attach a solar panel to a roof basket. Let's go do that. It's such this way. First, we need to get rid of this doomed nail polish varnish they use to cover the tubes to give the best chances to our own paint to adhere. I don't know if you can find this paint everywhere in the world, but in Europe, this is clearly one of the strongest ones you can find. You can even paint directly on rust, but don't forget to do at least 2 layers. I'm just making sure that the water has no possibility to access the metal as well, and right here is a massive possibility. So with these little caps that we are gonna glue as well and then paint on top of it, we should have a good deal nailed down. And now down to the dirty part, because I don't know if you noticed, but there is no pre-made little bullshit that you can just buy on Amazon that is designed to fix a solar panel on a roof basket. It's gonna go right here in the front, to preserve some aerodynamism. And here we will have the rest of the storage that will bump up a little bit, but it's okay, it's in the back, so the air will really go like this. We'll go like this and be propelled. Whatever is here, the air, you see, is really gonna go above it. It's not gonna compromise the aerodynamism of the vehicle whatsoever. So let's look at how we're gonna attach this now. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be thinking, but Meyqool, we know that you're ahead of the civilization, but how the blood are you gonna attach this, which has holes like this, standard solar panel holes, to a roof rack You're never gonna find some kind of attachment that doesn't exist. You're gonna have to invent something, but can you even? And yes, I even can. Luckily, it's not that complicated. Come and see what I designed. So this goes here, like this. Oh yeah. Wow. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna slide smoothly as a cheat code. I guess now we're gonna find out if it works. First to do things, we're gonna use rubber here, because I don't completely doom the solar panel on the road with the vibrations, so we're gonna use a bit of a rubber like this in between the solar panel and the roof rack. I really recommend this. It's really cool. This little rubber, the cheapest one you want, but a bit thick, cheap and thick, a bit like my dick. We're gonna put that in between, so just to absorb the vibrations. This is really nice, huh? Wow. Oh, this is really nicer than I thought, too. Be right back. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make 4 of these. I don't want to look like a hobo who didn't even take the proper time to center his roof rack, huh? Are we good now or what? So here's the result. It's a new 2023 Sensation. It's pretty nice, huh? We're gonna go do some pretty advanced shit with this. So as you see, all kind of absorptions at different levels. While my mom is coming home. Very active mom as well. You like it? I like it. You can sit here now. No need to bicycle anymore. It's your little house. That's it, guys. I hope there were a few useful tips in this video. The link to the actual roof box I used is in the description. And I'm definitely not affiliated with them. I actually tried to convince them to send me one for free, and I would show people how to pimp it so they would stop having so many negative reviews on China Zone if people realize that they can fix it quite easily. But they just answered that I could buy it and return it if I didn't like it. Now, what is gonna happen? I'm gonna finish the duties that are tying me down here in my daily life in the south of France. And the next video will be the departure day on the new expedition with the upgraded CarHouse. And by the way, I didn't show you everything. There are a few other upgrades that are pretty nice too. So let's see how that goes. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the vibe. And as we say in Tagalog, paalam.